Hey, what's up guys, the French Monkey here, and today I wanted to quickly talk about the new update that I just released for the curve generator. So first of all, thank you for your support on this. This is one of those things that for some reason got some eyes on. So yeah, before I get into the update, be sure to check out my two other add-ons, the light generator and the ramp generator. Also, be sure to check out my Mo Fractile plugin. So this is a product, my first product for Blender. So it is a must-have. So be sure to check out the video for that. And let's talk about the update on the curve generator. So there's been some changes, and I took some of the features that you wanted me to add. So I had a comment about adding a option to change the handle types, and this was in my to-do list, but I wasn't able to implement that, and I did in this update. And I also had this comment to add an auto update curve, and I was thinking about that. I wasn't sure if it would be useful, but I'm going to show you how the auto update works, and it's really nice to have it. And another comment that I had 1 hour now before releasing the add-on was to add a save and load button. Thankfully, this is something that I implemented in my light generator, so it was easy to implement this as well. So let's jump inside of Blender, and now I've updated my curve generator. So let's see how this works. I'm just gonna make this bigger so we can see. Reset view and disable the clipping. So right now, without the auto refresh, you can select some values here, click on generate, and you will have your curve. But let's enable auto refresh. And now we have a live view, a live feed on how this works. So this is very, very useful. Be sure to not use the auto refresh when you have a very big sequence, because again, blenders need to redraw the whole geometry. So yeah, even if you don't have the float curve linked anywhere, it will have to redraw everything that you have in your scene. So yeah, be aware of that. So we have the auto refresher here. And now I also have the use vector handles option to turn every point as a handle, as you can see here. So yeah, this is very useful. And I tried to add that on the last version, but it didn't really work. So I had to rework on that, and now it's working properly. We have the stairs. So on the stairs, now we can really see this. We have now proper stairs, and I also added an invert horizontally that I didn't had in the previous version. I added a peak preset. So this is by one of you guys who wanted me to add something like that. So you have the peak max value from 0 to 1. You have the peak count, and I added also a randomizer to kind of randomize those peaks. Inside of the custom, I also added an invert horizontally, and I also have now the save and load. So when you select the save and load, you can select the float and go inside of your preset that you saved and just load them here. And to save, it's very easy. I'm just gonna reset this. So I'm gonna create a curve. I'm gonna select my curve, so be sure to have the curve selected, and I'm gonna save test 3. Okay, and now as you can see, now it has been saved and it is right here. So if you reset your curve, you can go into load and 3. So that's the issue why having the auto refresh, because it's gonna refresh every time you change anything here. So I'm gonna deselect these. I'm gonna go to my save load, and now I can load properly the preset that I had. So yeah, that's the 1.2 update for the curve generator. And yeah, be sure to check out my other add-ons for Blender and leave a review if you like. I really want to have at least one review on all of them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.